Lamine Yamal is literally everywhere now. The headlines, the heroes of Barcelona and Spain squad. The whole world is once again talking about La Masia's genius and its miracles. On the other hand, we have Real Madrid, the most prestigious club in the world, whose academy also produces talents of the highest quality, having their own Lamine Yamal. The name of this young man is Paulo Iago. Just like Lamine, the guy is 16 years old, but he's actually not that far from Yamal's status, because he can leave the superclub for Madrid and end up at Barcelona.
What?
His potential is incredible. Spanish coaches noted that only Lamine is stronger than Paulo at his age. The hype around the two whiz kids of Madrid and Barcelona was and is so big, Nike even arranged a meeting between the two beasts who had contracts with the American company. Admitted, Paulo Iago is a rather interesting character to find out more about. How did it happen and why can one of the greatest Spanish talents born in 2007 switch sides from Real Madrid to Barca? Let us answer all of these questions in this video. And before we begin, please leave us a like if you enjoy our content and subscribe to our channel in order to see more amazing stories. Paulo Iago is the star of La Fábrica. His performances have always been monitored by Madridistas who have high hopes for his future. You see, the boy not only has a great talent, but also has everything to become a top star, which can be confirmed by the fact that he is represented by Jorge Mendes. There is a rule in Spain that if Jorge Mendes is your agent, you are most likely to make a great future in the #1 game. On April 10th, he will turn 17, though his situation at Real Madrid is far from that of Lamine Yamal at Barcelona, with whom he has always been compared. As of this moment, Paulo is thinking about his future despite already having a contract with Los Blancos valid until the summer of 2025. He's not satisfied with his current role at Juvenil A, the team managed by Álvaro Arbeloa. He is not a leading player of the squad. He has only appeared in a few important games as a substitute, and as a result, he feels like he's been tricked by the club's management, which promised him a completely different experience. Sport Ads reports that the departure of one of La Fábrica's most gifted players is quite possible in case of some club paying the release clause worth 13 million euros. A few Premier League and Bundesliga sides are interested, while some Spanish transfer specialists do not rule out that Paulo will ultimately pick Barcelona because of Jorge Mendes, who has very close ties to Joan Laporta, and because of Barca's transfer policy, a policy that trusts and relies on young talent more than Real Madrid. You have to admit that it would make for a really intriguing scenario to have a star from Real Madrid's academy strike a deal with their arch-rivals. Paulo Iago is a very good interior, capable of making a difference in attack. He has demonstrated this since he arrived at the White Club. Iago joined Real Madrid in 2014 as a teenager, and since then, he has not stopped making leaps and bounds in his career. Last season, he played with the Youth B team at cadet age and scored 12 goals and distributed 11 assists in just 20 games. Sport Ads informs us about the player's accomplishments. 23 goal involvements in 20 appearances. Sounds like a solid tally, don't you think? We also found some information on Paulo netting 150 goals from Real Madrid's academy and recovering from a double leg fracture in childhood. The mentioned facts are impressive to say the least. So why hasn't the guy progressed much this season? His stats are truly shocking, but on the negative side. 0 inclusions in the Real Madrid Castilla squad list, 3 appearances in the UEFA Youth League, 0 training sessions with Real Madrid's first team. Indeed, we get a pretty strange situation, especially if we are talking about the Lamine Yamal of Madrid. You can add to the mix the signing of Arda Güler in the summer of 2023 and the monitoring of River Plate's top talent Franco Mastantuono. Both of them are similar in style to Paulo, and basically they can take his place in the first team. The disappointment of the La Fábrica prodigy is understandable, but perhaps there is something wrong with the youngster himself. Perhaps he has lost a little bit of his level this year? Well, Iago's situation at Real Madrid has gotten worse after the injury he suffered back in October. Since then, Paulo hasn't been able to challenge Daniel Yanes for the first team spot, either at the club or at Spain U17 squad. The player's form has dropped significantly, and comparisons with Lamine Yamal did not do him any good. Columnists report that the boy feels very nervous due to the fact that the Barcelona representative is already a star, while he hasn't even been called up for the first team training yet. One of the main reasons for the talent's temporary troubles lies in his weak physical development. He's not ready to compete with adult men and still needs to improve his physique. Again, it's worth noting that the top talent is right in some ways. The Merengues don't trust young prospects as much as Barcelona, although Real Madrid find themselves in a completely different financial position, where they can buy anyone they want in order to bolster the squad both now and in the near future. A potential move to Barcelona or another big club in the Premier League or Bundesliga could certainly help the team. That being said, Madrid are currently not keen on selling Iago and want to see the further development of the talent whose contract expires in the summer of 2025. Unfortunately, it seems that his status in Real Madrid has changed. The arrival of Arda Güler and the possible arrival of Franco Mastantuono could put a full stop to the guy's career at the Santiago Bernabeu, which he dreamed of so much. Now let's take a closer look at the Wonder Kid's playing abilities. The attacker, originally from Lugo, stands out for his talent for the last pass, vision of the game, striking, and dribbling. His ideal position is as a midfielder, writes Relevo journalist Manuel Amor. Sure, with his skills and physical abilities, Paulo could well be turned into a central midfielder or an attacking central midfielder, a so-called modified Pedri. Our champ possesses superb technique. Just look at how he understood what he had to do in this situation. Too bad the goal didn't happen. Delivering long-range shots is another of Madrid Yamal's qualities. What a goal, right? Such strikes can decide the outcome of any match. Check out this incredible solo run. Messi style, that's for sure. Just wow! Determination, pauses, and technique. This dude certainly has impressive potential, don't you think? His ability to combine with his partners is at the highest level too. Seems to be a simple combination, but what an execution! Bravo! We should also agree that Iago shows a bit of a Messi vibe. Leo is known for his quick and decisive actions when it comes to taking a shot on target. These shots are very similar to Leo Messi's long-range masterpieces. Take a look at this one. Here one can find more analogies with Neymar, who also perfectly delivers technical shots from mid-range. The ability to give an assist makes Paulo's another strong point. Having a proper pitch vision and timely passing is an essential skill for elite players. Anyways, Iago clearly has enormous potential that still needs to be realized at the adult level. Iago's passes find the strikers very easily, so he could reveal his worth as a playmaker. The perfect attacking midfielder, a right interior player. Look what he's capable of doing in this position. Perfect timing of the pass. If only they had scored. Or what about a hidden pass in the style of Messi? Sweet! Performers like him can turn clashes around with one decision. One pass. Huge talent. Press the like button if he has it. As you can see, Paulo Iago is a gifted player, but he would likely have no place at Real Madrid main roster due to the arrival of Güler and the club's focus on other young talents. Barcelona could take advantage of Madrid's Lamine Yamal struggles and give him more opportunities in their first team. Such a profile would fit well with Barcelona, and his 13 million euros price tag is not too high. Guys, what are your impressions of Paulo Iago and what do you think about his future? Write in the comments down below. The Inside Football channel was with you. We watch football from a different angle. Check out these suggested videos and stay tuned for more content. Have a nice one and see you in a bit.